Greetings, programs! It is I, the CPU 001, and welcome back to another episode of Trails in the Sky. And we have reacquired Oliver from the barracks. We got arrested. We were accused of being the Sky Bandits in the last episode. That was very rude. And we have him, and now we are here investigating an issue here in the South Block. The weapon shop and ordnance shop were attacked or broken into. Let me speak to these guards a minute and see what they have to say. Are you the braces we heard about? Since the mayor has asked you to look into things, I have no choice but to allow it. Just don't get in the way of the army's investigation. Cool. That's fair enough. They also broke into a couple of the residents as well. Okay, let's have a little look around in here a minute. I'm gonna break into people's houses and have a mooch around. Don't mind me. Who are you? I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official investigation. Move it along. Okay. Try to ask a few questions here. Would you mind getting out of nap? Yeah. But you're not a guard. But you come up with a guard. You come. Okay, it's the guard. Fine. Let's try this house here. Who are you? Modena. That's what the burglar is, but it's times like this that make me feel uneasy. Okay, so they didn't break into this house. There was another, picked up another mission on the guild board about a ring as well, and I'm looking for... Okay, you racers here to ask a few questions yourselves? This is a mess for both of us, I tell you. Can I talk to these people? We'll be doing with our questions soon enough. So, how about being good and sitting tight? Oh, he's questioning first. Okay, fine. Anybody around? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a door here. Ah, it was up there. Okay, goes back to town. Okay, let's go. Looks like I just got to head to the weapons shop for the time being. Let's get in here and see what we can find. Okay, let's talk to this sign. Damn it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took off with every last one of my pricey goods, too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there's hardly any goods around? There's hardly any goods around to begin with. Okay, so... Oh, it just says the same thing. Okay. Shop? Oops, no, bye. You ain't got nothing of any real interest. No. I do have 12 grand. I'm going to buy some weapons upgrades. Let's get this for Charizard. Doesn't need that. No. What have we got down here? Okay, let's grab... Who does this most benefit? Joshua's at 54, takes him up to 69. Show's at 49, takes her up to 63. Ooh, wow. Okay, that does quite a... Wow, that does quite a boost for Charizard. Let's grab one of them. Again for Charizard. And I think we'll leave it at that. So let's give Charizard her new stuff. What have we got here? Let's go Blitz first. Give her that. Good luck charm carried by hikers in combat cold prevents freeze. Ooh. Nah. Cool, I think. Cool. And then let's sell one of them. Yeah, you have that. And you can also have that. Thank you very much. Cool. Okay, we're done here. Okay. Ordnance factory. Let's try in here a minute. Oh, they've moved around. Okay, who's this? Marco. Looks like this store is hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't our time to be talking of business deals. My factory! My factory and all my goods, they're gone. I've got to report this to either the army or the Bracer Guild ASAP. Now, hold on just a minute. If either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger, yikes, I'd be in a world of hurt. Stolen what? Wait a minute. Either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger, I'd be in a... What stolen ledger? What do you mean, stolen ledger? Oh! Oh, goody! It's these two. Yay! This one turned out really cute. Neil! Is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed. You know what? You know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Stella, Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you into the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up in the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame Miss. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after you'd already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really gets me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see, that does make things more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Ah, that's awfully strange. The Bear's residence and Boast Market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot more sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's not to meet you, sir. Ha! You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are much alike. I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Brilliant. Looks like the burgers made it off with nearly everything. Just swore that my boss locked up last night. Okay. Is there nothing to click around up here? Doesn't look like it. Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages for the next issue are going to be full with real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any scoops. The newest model of the camera on display here was stolen. Do you think the Sky Bandits have an interest in photography? I doubt it. Well, they must have stolen it for a reason. Okay, there's a house up here. Let me just nip in here a minute. That's right, I'm breaking into people's houses, don't mind me. In here a minute, step, okay. Okay, let me just consult the book a minute. Southport Burglary is Royal Army's investigating, we'll have to wait a bit. Saw Neil in the Aubrey factory. Seems it was the Sky Bandits. Okay. Oh! Hey, you there! What, is something wrong? I thought I'd give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor at the end of the day, you're still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more than like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm gonna have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Ha! Forget it, Estella. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Oh. Colonel. Wow. Pretty boy. For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army, it is to be threatening our good citizens. That is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these are just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what's going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish from being rude to our allies? But as far as the general's concerned... Ah, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish to address? No, sir? Alright, man, pack it up. I'm returning to Hacken Gate. Run away! Looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. We made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up the other's shortcomings. But I'm looking forward to the progress you make with the recent series of events. We'll do our best to not disappoint you. He seems like a decent guy. I wonder who he is. Wah! Colonel, it's almost time for the appointment. It's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richards, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Okay. Colonel Richard. I felt like I've heard that name somewhere before. You was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who is that you were talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard from the Intelligence Division, you know, the guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, no. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he said who he was. To think the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer. Dorothy, let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir! Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Oliver? You look so serious. And I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be first to admit that he's quite a specimen of a man, but what? I can say with confidence that he did stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try a little harder. It's so fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's get out of here. Now that the soldiers have gone, how about we resume our investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Right, okay. I gotta remember where I can go now. Yeah. Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came asking questions not long ago? Oh, right. We did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what can I... What... so what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. It's a good... is this a good time for you? Yeah, this is a good time for any. It was in the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside, and I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home from a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right there and then. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur the loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Raises her hand in a casting motion. Huh? Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? Oh, I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelts or took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Eh. So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident. That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what's for, let me tell you. Honey, I'm home. Whew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I had nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? We have guests? You see that, old man? Oh my goodness, woman. What kind of fiery temper have you got into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If anyone's being rude, it would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can take off, do what he likes at any time like this. Huh? What do you mean at a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Brief explanation regarding the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by Sky Bandits, you don't say. Now that is terrible. To think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them. That's hilarious. Guess they got to experience the seal effect at first hand. The Cecile. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think if these Sky Bandits came in the night like they did, and just disappeared like that. I wonder if anything to do with the thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh, right, you didn't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down on the lakeshore in the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now, this shit's really interesting. Could you tell us a little bit more about what you heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm not going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked about it at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. That's rather odd. So is there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of sorts at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Huh. Though there wasn't really any definite clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur, especially like the one that describes the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here. Although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing to go on, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army wouldn't have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of these series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which has occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should ask and take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Varel Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal. Okay, so that's this lake down here, and I'm guessing it's Varel Lakeshore, which is that point there. But I'm trying to find someone. I'm trying to find this ring. I need to try and find a bit more about this ring. Looking for a Luna. Jewel ring was found below missing. It's valuable. Okay. Let's see if we can find this. Oops, that's not the way I wanted to go. Nope. Back in there. Let's see if I can find this Luna lady a minute. I think this is going back into the house I've just been in. Yes. Yeah, that's back in the house I've just been in. I don't want to go in there. Oh, let's try next door. Who are you? Oh, no, you weren't broken into. No. No. You weren't broken into. Oh, that's down. Bah. Don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Thank you. That goes back to the city. What's in here? Who are you? Ah! Had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the army or the braces. I just want to see those brigands caught. If these sky bandits are the ones are on the loose, I don't think I could live without being in fear every day. Okay, well, we found the lady who lost the ring. Nothing hugely important to say. Just that her ring got pinched. Okay. I wonder if my dad will come home soon. My mum looks really upset about something. Yeah, that's about her ring. She'll get that back. I will make sure I find that ring for her. I'm going to go back in here a minute. Now, are you going to talk to me about this ledger? My account ledger was confiscated by the army. This is bad. Really bad. Now, hold on. Maybe I'm not in as much trouble as I previously thought. Thankfully, those sky bandits took off with the one that could have gotten me in the most trouble. Okay, interesting. Huh. Okay, so I might need to look out for a sheet of his ledger when we go looking for the sky bandits down at the lake. Still, I feel like I'm going insane without Trian here in Bose. We've been fighting since we were kids, so it's weird not having him around. And although he's a business rival, he seems to have a strange sense of solidarity. I'm actually pretty proud of the fact that the two of us built a trade like we have in Bose. Nope, nothing important here. I guess you've got nothing important to say either. Nope. Okay, right. It looks like my next destination is going to be the lake. So, I will wrap this episode up here. And I will say, as always, I hope you are enjoying. And if you've got any comments, leave them down below. And I will see you all next time. This is the CPU 001 signing out. Have a good day. Bye.